We're gonna start this off by saying that I am not the target demographic of this challenge, as you can see. Sup, howdy, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Rumbo, yay! And for those who don't know me already, I'm an artist and I make videos just about that. So if that interests you, you might want to hit the subscribe button down below. Looksmaxxing. Looksmaxxing is one of the most funniest things I have come across on YouTube. And not for the content of it, but like the name itself. And at first I thought it was the name of like a torrent site. It even sounds awkward to say. We're going to be talking about it a little bit. And in this video, I'm going to be undergoing my own Looksmax transformation because maybe I also need to Looksmax myself. Maybe I also have to undergo a transformation so that I can be the alpha I was destined to be. I will be Looksmaxing myself and undergoing a major transformation via Photoshop. But what exactly is Looksmaxing? And why is it so hard to say? There's just too many K's, S's, and X's. Looksmaxing is basically this term that describes upgrading your style and your visual appearance so that you are more attractive to the opposite sex. This is more targeted to, actually not more targeted, it's directly targeted to young men. It is very popular on TikTok, but it is spawned from incel forums like 4chan. I will not be touching that topic, I'm afraid. And it talks about how you can upgrade or max your visuals to the fullest to be the ultimate Looksmaxed person. Just scroll everything to the absolute maximum. The whole terminology and the whole lore behind this whole realm of Looksmaxing is very interesting. But before we get on to this video, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so you're notified when next I upload a video. Previous video attracted a lot of people from Latin America, and I want to say a special greetings to everybody who has subscribed recently. If you're from Latin America or if you're from just like the planet, I don't know. Nice to meet you. It has been crazy seeing the response of my previous video. If you haven't watched it already, eye up above. Previous goal was to get to 5,000 subscribers, and if you scroll down, if you look right there, we actually surpassed that, and I am so grateful for all of you. My goal for this year is to get to 10,000 subscribers, and I truly believe that we can do that. So if you are new here and you haven't already, please subscribe. It means the world to me, and share this with all of your friends. So like I've already said, Looksmaxing is basically just for men to elevate their visuals or their appearance, doing a bunch of different efforts, combined efforts to improve your appearance. There's actually two types of Looksmaxing. Guys, I did my research. So there is soft maxing and there is hard maxing. Hard maxing is where you do a lot more cosmetic procedures. So if you do plastic surgery, Botox, or I don't know, jaw shaving or chin fillers and all of these type of things. Soft maxing is something that the everyday person can do for free, watching your diet, getting in more sleep, exercise, skincare practices at home that you can do to improve your hygiene, to improve your style, and to improve your facial appearance. Originally, like I said, this came from the manosphere. It is under this perception that like maxing up your looks optimizing your looks and maxing them to the full effect is the strategy to get more attention from females, where a lot of young men are showing how they do a bunch of different self-care practices to max out their looks and stuff. The thing that gets me though, well, is it not just self-care? It had to be coined something so bro-y to be like suitable. I don't know how to explain it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm not the target demographic, so I really can't understand where guys come from or how they relate to this trend. It's more relatable for them to call it Looksmaxing instead of personal hygiene or self-care. Go ahead, but I find it a little bit funny. One of the trends, not even like a trend, but like something that had been popping up more and more on social media nowadays, I'd say from like 2022 onwards, is seeing a lot more men in the Western world showing how they do a lot of self-care, whether it's like skincare or showing a deeper interest in fashion, although that was also like pre-COVID. In the beginning, especially in the Western world, because there are a bunch of regions on the world where like men looking after their appearance is not weird. We're kind of getting not backlash, but like there were labels towards it being like, oh, you're being a lot more feminine. So this feels like an extension of those kinds of things. I feel like there's a lot of areas where just looking after yourself doesn't have gender attached to it. Stuff like skincare, self-care, all of these kinds of things, everything except for like exercise and stuff like that seems more girly, or at least that's where I'm coming from. I like I said, I can't say that that's the truth because I'm not her. I don't think it's an inherently bad thing. I think it's actually great that people modify something, even if it's the terminology, so that it's more attractive and more relatable to that audience. Especially because Looksmaxxing is genuinely geared toward people in adolescence or young adults, but like mainly around like 14 years old to like early 20s, that range. I'd comment, but when I was reading an article, I think it was on Insider, they called this demographic those who are usually, and I quote, hygienically challenged. So if it's gonna be a lot more like relatable to them, more power. I just find it funny that you had to call it Looksmaxxing with soft maxing in Looksmaxxing. This is a lot of words, there's a lot of confusion, I know, just hang in with me. There's also another practice that helps you get them draw gains or facial gains, and that's called mewing. So mewing is the practice of making sure that your tongue rests on the roof of your mouth so that it sort of trains your jaw to be more sharp. Well, that's the claim. It does not do that, but I tried it out and it does work. I forgot who coined it or whatever, but just know it is not proven by any cost to change any part of your jaw structure. It's like a temporary thing. There isn't any proof that it's going to physically alter your bone structure in any way or change how your muscles are formed. And there's also another thing that like went viral. Some people took it seriously, and that's why I see the generational divide online. This concept called Bonesmashing, which is where you would break the bones of your jaw so that when they form again, you get a stronger and more defined jaw. It's satire, it's a joke. I took a picture of myself and uploaded it to Photoshop, and you will be seeing me now transforming into Ian Solmerholder. I'm gonna write this in red so it show how much of a failure I am. Everything about this needs to be a lot more sharp. We need a lot more lines. We have a lot of work to do. We're gonna use this one. There you go. I need my eyebrows to do that. One of these, you know, one of these. Okay. Things I actually forgot to talk about was this concept called mogging, which I still don't understand, where you not one up, but you like outshine the person you're standing next to, especially in like pictures and stuff like that. I feel like I just made my cheek look chubbier. This is not gonna do it. So I've never like face tuned. That's the problem. It's fine. We're gonna take the brush route. We need to get this thing defined. And here we need 90-degree angles. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. I need to make my chin longer though. That's the problem. If you haven't watched my previous video, I'm not actually that good at digital art. I just started. I feel like I need a split chin. Yep. I want to see if I can like, gotta get that negative candle. I think I have to put it a little bit further. This is not turning out well. Let's try this. There you go. Yeah, we're onto something. Okay, I think I'm doing something now. It's making sense. I know you don't believe me right now. Just trust the process. I'm so scared to look back. But I also feel like these can be darker. I just want to emphasize that like I don't find this trend to be all that deep and stuff. Somehow I feel like what I said could be obscured in the wrong way. Low-key, you know who I look like? We're missing them thingies. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, yeah. I'm sorry, but would you not want to date this? Rodney, yeah, his name is Rodney. Oh my gosh, this is actually really cool. I need them to be thickety thick. And for some reason, guys have just like obscenely long eyelashes. This is a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I look like a menace to society. Like I look so toxic. I look like I have a podcast, an alpha male podcast where I talk about how women don't really have rights. So this is before and now with our skills and procedures that we had to carry out via this crucial comprehensive breakdown. I present you not Rumbo, but Rodney. Oh my god. Love it, actually. Low key. Do I not look like your biggest nightmare? Your next big problem? Ariana Grande would write a song about me. No cap. But let me know if there's any other topics you want me to explore. But I'm gonna end this video off here and say thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, like. If you like me, subscribe. Comment down below. All that fun jazz. And until then. Country also believes this lie, and to top it off, say that me and Hayao Miyazaki are besties. That probably sounds quite random and far-fetched, but it